Coda Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit DakotaSprinkler.com today.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627. And we welcome you here to Sturgis as we are getting set for first pitch between the Sturgis Scoopers and the Pierre Governors. John Winkler here on this Friday afternoon. Glad you're with us here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Apologize for the little technical difficulties, but we are ready to rock and roll coming up here from Sturgis and Strong Field here in just a little bit. So, had the board malfunction on me right as we are getting on the air. So got that all squared away, and we are getting set. The Governors, after last night's 13-3 loss, will be looking to go to 1-1 of the season as they take on this Sturgis Scooper team who is playing for the first time this year. And for a lot of these teams, they're playing South Dakota games for the first time this year, and some more will be joining that today. But overall, the Govs got their first game last night, and the first 5 innings were a good first 5 innings for Pierre. Now, it wasn't the overall best from what we will see from Pierre, but game 1, we'll take the first 5 innings with allowing just two runs. Had 7 walks in those first 5 innings, and around 8 actually did have 8 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. So you're able to get yourself a 3-2 lead over Stevens Raiders, who had their ace on the mound. Governors had Jed Zabel, followed by Miles Doyle, but then the Govs, the wheels fell apart and fell off, and the whole vehicle fell apart in that 6th inning. Had 7 different walks, had 2 errors in the inning, a couple of extra hits, and 11 runs later, the Stevens Raiders end up winning 13-3 in 6 innings, instead of the Govs having a chance to maybe go get a 7-inning win over the Stevens Raiders. So now here today, this Governor team, once again, the key is going to be throwing strikes. It has been over the last, it's a game of baseball. So if you don't walk guys, you're going to put yourself in spots to win. But more so for this Governor team, you're not going to talk so much about, hey, you have to hit the ball well, because that most of the way is going to be that way for the Governors, and they're going to hit the ball well throughout the day, throughout the season. But here, the Govs have got to be able to throw well and got to be able to pitch well. And Rich Leinbach will get the start on the mound and make his debut on this 2024 season. We'll talk about his numbers from this past spring, and also some that he threw, and he threw a lot, not even some, but just the lot that he threw in the summertime of the 2024 Legion season, or 2023 Legion season. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit and get you set for starting lineups. So we'll get you set for first pitch. It is a cooler day, but it is nice to be with a nice sunshine day on this couple final days of March on this Good Friday, and we welcome you here to Sturgis as the Govs and the Scoopers get set for first pitch coming up here in just a little bit. It is 3 o'clock locally, so we're looking at more around a 4:15 start time, Central Time, 4:15 Central Time start time for this ball game between Pierre and Sturgis. We will step aside for another 3 minutes. We'll come back and we'll talk about starting lineups. You're listening to Pierre Governor Baseball on KCCR, watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisors understand this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Governor Athletics on KCCR. Go Govs! For all your investment needs, call or stop by one of our offices to visit with your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey you. Are you at a job that is fulfilling, has good benefits to support you or a family today, and retirement goes down the road? If you just said no, listen up. CHS River Plains is hiring operations personnel, drivers, and custom applicators at several locations. These come with a knockout affordable benefit package for you and the whole family. Apply to a job with CHS River Plains and up your benefits straight up. To apply, visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in at one of our locations. CHS is an equal opportunity employer.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Yag Air Incorporated is your locally owned ag, chemical, and seed retailer. Yag Air Incorporated offers reliable ground and aerial application. For the latest seed and chemical pricing, contact Kyle at 605-280-8710 or Tony at 605-280-4771. Yag Air for all your ag, chemical, and seed needs. Kyle 605-280-8710 or Tony 605-280-4771.
As we welcome you back here, continuing to get set for first pitch between the Pierre Governors and the Sturgis Scoopers as we get you the starting lineups for both these teams. We'll talk about the pitching matchup as well. We'll first start with the Pierre Governors, who will be on the road for the first, what will end up being, I believe, think about the next 4 games the following weekend. 8 games, another 9. They'll still have another 9 road games after today. The first 11 games are on the road before they are at home on April 19th on the Friday nights to have that first home game of the 2024 season. And, of course, those games are on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. The Governors will be in Sioux Falls the next weekend, playing Harmon Park on both Friday and Saturday. But the starting lineups first for the Governors, who are 0-1 of the season. George Staley will lead things off. He's the center fielder. Dawson Guess will play short and bat second. Jet Zabel, the left fielder, batting third. Ridge Leinbach will be on the mound to get the start. He is the pitcher, batting fourth. Nolan Peterson is playing third base and batting fifth. Matthew Bird is the first baseman, batting sixth. Miles Doyle bats seventh to be the second baseman. Grayson Hunsley is back behind the plates. He is the number 8 hitter, and Spencer Easlin will round out the lineup at right field for the Governors. Again, Ridge Leinbach is on the mound for the Governors. Brody Royer will be the shortstop to lead things off for the Sturgis Scoopers, who are playing their first game of the day here this first game of the season today. Dylan Christensen, the second baseman, will bat second. Xander Heller will bat to third and be the center fielder. Aiden Wood, the first baseman, batting fourth. George Hamer, the third baseman, batting fifth. Jaron Andrzejewski will be the left fielder, batting at sixth. Jake Peters, the DH, will bat seventh. Yaden Miller will be the catcher, batting eighth. And Carter Williams, the right fielder, will bat ninth for the Sturgis Scoopers. Bo Peters is the pitcher, and as we mentioned, Jake Peters, the DH, he will be hitting in place of Bo Peters in this ball game. Governors will be looking for their first win of the season. Sturgis the same way, but this is their first game of the 2024 season under coaches Aris Rodriguez and Mike Reagan for the Sturgis Scoopers. We will step aside. We'll come back with more of the pregame show coming up. You're listening to Pierre Governor Baseball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Back in 3 minutes.
There's only a split second to decide if the pitch is good or not. With skill, some luck, and a prayer, the bat connects. The ball goes soaring over the fence. The sense of joy and excitement is contagious as we cheer for another Pierre home run. This is Pastor Sam of Faith Lutheran Church. I want to invite you to join us to experience the joy of worshiping God. We thank Him for the home run moments we have in our lives. We hear his comfort and peace when it feels like we've struck out. We're glad to see you at Faith Lutheran Church.
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
Why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
Whoa, hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder! Yeah, that hurt.
And there are epic moments.
Slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Refined design, remarkable capabilities. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 0.9% APR for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your healthcare is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
As we welcome you back here, we continue to get set for first pitch between the Pierre Governors and the Sturgis Scoopers. John Winkler here on this Friday afternoon. Drew McIntyre back at the station. Mentioned that it is Ridge Leinbach that is the starter on the mound for the Pierre Governors in last spring. As he went for the Governors, 6 appearances. He had 2 starts in those 6 appearances, 10 innings in those 6 appearances, 7 hits, 16 runs, but only 6 of those 16 runs were earned. He ended up giving up 13 walks, 10 strikeouts, 4.2 ERA, and a 2.0 whip, a batting average against of 189 for Ridge Leinbach. And then you look at with the more of a bigger sample size with what he threw for the Governor for Post States last summer. He threw 30 1/3 innings in 10 appearances. He had 7 starts. He allowed 40 hits, 53 runs, but 46 were earned, 41 walks, 36 strikeouts, an ERA at 10.62 and whip at 2.67. And for Ridge Leinbach, when he in batting average against that 312, when he's at his best, and as most pitchers will be, but when he's at his best, it is when he throws strikes. And if he can throw strikes and be effective in the zone, then he can work his way out of the zone and get swings and misses. He can throw the ball hard. He can blow it by you. He's got good breaking ball. He's got a lot of this. He's got everything that you need to make happen for the Governor team. If he can put it together, he's a very, very one of the best pitchers that Pierre has, and one of the best pitchers by the time then he'll graduate. He'll be one of the best pitchers in the state. He's got the stuff, but he's got to make sure that he is consistent in the zone. And strike one is, you talk about strike one being important. Have to get strike one. Well, strike one is very important in this game as well, because you have to get yourself going with that first strike. Get up 0-1 in the count and get ready to go for the rest of this ball game. Keep your pitch count low by doing that as well. Pierre Governors and the Sturgis Scoopers are coming up here from Strong field here in Sturgis. We'll take another break here in the pregame show. Come back in 3 minutes. We should have first pitch coming up for you next. You're listening to the Pierre Governor Baseball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Back in 3 minutes.
People helping people. Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do. Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
Hey, yo, Speedo's Lawn Care.
Hello. Say, my yard's in rough shape. It's got weeds, brown spots, and crabgrass.
Yeah, no problemo. What shade of green you need? We got 31 shades of green over here. Even the latest shade of septic tank grass green. That one just naturally gives off a glow.
Call the professionals at True Green. They know how to get your lawn healthy and keep it healthy. They guarantee it. All technicians are trained and certified.
Call True Green, 224-1916.
Are you or a family member receiving Medicare calls asking if you've received your new Medicare card? This should be a red flag, as Medicare is not sending out new cards, and Medicare will not contact you to ask you about your card. If you have, or someone you know has received this type of call and they gave out their Medicare number, please contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors and the Sturgis Cooper coming up here from Strong Field as the Govs are looking for their first win of the 2024 season, as they will introduce, I believe, starting lineups coming up here, as well as probably do the national anthem as well. So let's take one more commercial break. We'll come back in another 3 minutes, and we'll be ready for first pitch. Back in 3 minutes here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
AGE Corporation's Contractors and Crane Service is a proud supporter of Pierre Governor Athletics. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work construction and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That's 223-2732. AGE, proud supporters of local sports.
BGE Corporation's contractors.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
Stolken Peterson LLP has been your local CPA firm for over 40 years, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, and consulting services. If your business, farm, or ranch needs professional, accurate, and reliable services, we are your firm. Our clients are our number one priority. If you need a higher level of accounting service, give us a call at 605-224-5828. That's Stolken Peterson LLP, 222 East Missouri Avenue in Pierre. Comtech, your local technology solutions provider, is now located on the Truck Bypass. With great brands like Bose, Sonos, LG, Samsung, Lenovo, and so much more. Stop in to see their new showroom for everything in stock for your personal or business needs. Comtech provides professional installation and service after the sale. Comtech is your local technology store, located now on the Truck Bypass, or visit us on the web at comtechplus.com.
At Bank West, our philosophy is simple, helping customers succeed and communities prosper. When you choose Bank West, you also choose hometown service and South Dakota values. And the money you invest with us stays in the local community, building a brighter future for all. For a bank that always puts customers and communities first, choose Bank West. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
Nystrom Electrical Contracting in Pierre has been providing professional sales, service, and installation since 1977. Whether you're starting from scratch, new construction, or you're upgrading your current system at your home, farm, or office, give the professionals at Nystrom Electrical Contracting a call. They've got a lot of bright ideas. Call Nystrom's today to schedule a free computer-generated estimate. The number is 224-8750, or visit their website at nystromelectric.com.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today.
And we welcome you back here as we are set for first pitch between the Pierre Governors and the Sturgis Scoopers. John Winkler here on this Friday afternoon. Drew McIntyre back at the station. It is going to be Bo Peters on the mound for this Sturgis Scooper squad, who is seeing a lot of new faces. But overall, for Bo Peters, he is one of those returning guys, as he did throw in 13 2/3 innings, had 4 appearances and 3 starts last year. For Bo Peters, 2-1 record at 13 hits, 7 runs allowed, 4 of them earned. He did give up with those, 6 walks, 11 strikeouts. He had a 2.05 ERA and a whip of 1.39. A batting average against at 236 for Bo Peters going into the end of the 2023 season, and now here into the start of the 2024 season. And again, it's going to be George Staley to lead things off, followed by Dawson Getz, the shortstop. Jed Zabe, the left fielder, will bat third. Rich Leinbach is pitching and batting fourth. Nolan Peterson, the third baseman, will bat fifth. Matthew Brewer, the first baseman, batting sixth. Miles Doyle, the second baseman, batting seventh. Grayson Hunsley will bat eighth and catch. Spencer Easlin is the right fielder, batting ninth for the Pierre Governors, who did not get a whole lot of hits last night. At times, they hit the ball well, but other times it was a struggle to hit the ball well. They had just 4 hits in that loss last night, as George Staley will come to the plate to get us started here for Game 2 of the season. This is a lone game of the 20 for this for today.
Number 1, George.
As
Stout.
George Stalley will come to the plate. And when you look back at those 4 hits for the Governors yesterday, 7, 8, 9 got 3 of the 4 hits. As the first pitch from Bo Peters is on its way, and Stalley will pop this one up on the left side. The left fielder moving over to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And Drewski makes the catch.
Andrzejewski makes the play.
Andrzejewski makes the catch as the first pitch was at 3:22 locally, 4:22 back in the capital city. And it will now bring up Dawson Getz with nobody on and 1 out here in the top of the first inning. First pitch to Dawson Getz is over for strike 1. An 0-1 count here to Dawson Getz, the shortstop here in game 2 of the season. And Cade Kaiser out with that broken finger. As it's quickly 0-2 here to Getz. Kaiser hoping maybe can get himself going, maybe being able without swinging, maybe able to play the field a little bit before all the way back. That one will be upstairs, and the count's now 1-2. Obviously a little bit different with it being, well, regardless being the hand, regardless if it's your throwing hand or your catching hand, you need both. And being the index finger, is that one a off-speed pitch that does not break, and the count's now 2-2. Here to Dawson Getz. Bo Peters looking for a quick 2 outs, 2-2 pitch. Be upstairs, and the count's now 3-2. The index or the pointer finger, the one that is broken for Cade Kaiser and makes it a little bit harder to grip the baseball. 3-2 pitch, ground ball back up the middle. It's going to be fielded by the shortstop. The throw from Royer is not going to be in time. And an infield single for Dawson Getz. The Governors have their first base runner. And they do a much better job of putting the ball in play in the first 2 at-bats than they did yesterday to get started. And it will
You to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfm.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
Back here at Sturgis at Strong Field. Joe Winkler here on this Friday afternoon as we start to roll into the evening. But the Governors have a 2-0 lead. If you're watching on YouTube, try to watch on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Had some technical difficulties with it buffering, but Jed Zabel had an RBI triple and then was driven in on a Ridge Lineback ground down that made it 2-0, and now Lineback will take the mound with that 2-0 advantage as their starting lineup for the Sturgis Scoopers. It'll be Brody Royer, the shortstop, leading